Hello guys, welcome back. I'm finally back after a little break from social media. Anyway, I decided to make this video since I was bored, so why not? As you see, I will mostly focus on trends in K-pop that I don't like, but also there will be few random opinions here and there. Now make sure to like, share and subscribe, and without further ado let's begin. Also, quick disclaimer, this is all for pure entertainment purposes. I don't hate any of the groups, idols and fans mentioned in this time they put into that song. What that term even means. Like, I understand you don't like certain type of songs some groups or soloists put out. I also don't like some genres because the songs have too much instruments or it's just boring to listen to. But before this trend I never heard anyone calling any song noisy music. Like, the term doesn't make sense to me. Also, most of time people put songs that are considered EDM, or like with Stray Kids side effects it's rave. Obviously not all of people would like it, but it's not noise, it's just a bit more instruments mixed together, that's all. I don't know if I explained myself well, but point is that you don't have explanation why you call songs noisy music. By now this very controversial subject became trend. Here is my example. For Halloween dance version, Hwasa dressed as Disney's version of Pocahontas. You see where I'm going with this? And first of all, real Pocahontas wasn't even named like that. Second of all, she wasn't wearing that clothes, and Disney was already attacked for that. We all know the drill. Unlike Jihyo, who actually had no similarities to Pocahontas, Hwasa actually had full-on costume. She even had necklace on. But no, people didn't saw it as a Disney princess costume, reminding you it wasn't actually Native Americans that were mad, but like they attacked them and fan pages for posting photos of Hwasa. You people discuss me. I personally can't find one example where I liked unmatching outfits. It was probably Peekaboo, and it was only unmatching because Sulgi had bluish top and Wendy had slightly darker colors on dress. However, unmatching outfits were a big second-gen thing, especially to 2NE1, but somehow their outfits worked back then. Now when I see unmatching outfits I want to puke. Here is a few examples of how beautiful stage looks with matching outfits. But remember that when I say matching outfits I don't mean same outfits. While I was editing I remember that I forgot to mention a few things. First is, that even though in concept like Zimzalabim they were too random when it came to outfits, you had Bagged Wendy and Mop Sulgi. Also, Wendy's bag top is probably the most known of all, but I decided to include my personal favorite fiasco of this comeback. And second thing is that matching can also be done by color coordination like you're seeing now with bad boy outfits. And even though Sulgi wasn't wearing anything black, she looked like a part of the group nevertheless. I think I already explained myself in my unpopular opinion video on how much I hate mullets. While they are not trend anymore, there is still idols that have them. And as I said, Mingheo or the 8 of 17 is the only idol that look good with mullet. I just don't understand the need of having a few strings of hair at the back. This is an example of how I see idols with mullets. While I'm happy for idols, also I think that in most cases Western singers do this for clout, and with that I mean collabs that don't involve groups like BTS and Blackpink, or I also don't talk about KDA, but collabs with groups like NCT who maybe is popular but mostly among K-pop community. Your day-to-day people heard about BTS, and that is questionable as well. However, most Western idols pick groups like NCT so that K-pop fans would listen to that Western singer as well. If you know what I mean. There is reason why my alt-boy groups are 17 and Stray Kids. There is not much to explain here, but boy groups are nowadays doing a lot of dark concepts. Just how girl groups nowadays are doing too much of girl crush. but there is always some girl group that would stood out. Why on earth is this thing? Like, would Red Velvet's Russian Roulette be considered low budget because it was very pastel? I don't understand this at all. Yes, it's more visible in smaller companies, because groups do cute concepts. But you have group like Bandages who come from small company but they have dark MVs, or group like Favorite as well. They have very dark MVs. So why is this a thing then? This was more used on clothes, but now with a lot of idols doing tattoos we have this photos. Like, why? Is it a crime to be who you want and to do what you want? Let them show what they paid for. It's not like company pays for their tattoos. While I understand why they exist, I would give a hand if companies and Mnet could stop making them, which is probably going to happen after all controversy. You give all those trainees that work their butts off every single day fake hope, when you yourself know that you won't debut them. Why is it so hard for companies to collab between each other and make a group like Source and Big Hit, for example? Or if you really want to promote your soon-to-debut group, do it like Pledis with 17. I'm so tired of Mnet being dick toward actually talented trainees. By this I don't mean that the ones that were picked aren't talented, but they were picked by looks and personalities over talent. I don't know anymore. I would guess that you already know what I'm talking about, so I will just leave you a few examples.
Guys, looking so handsome. It is BTS mania at the American Music Awards.
What was the audition process like, and more importantly, who hogs the mirror the most?
The audition process, we've all been practicing since we were pretty long.
So we're kind of like
Your
sisters.
English is very good.
I was born in America.
Yeah, and
Your English is very good.
I know. Thank you so much. I studied so hard.
When you see what's happened to BTS, who is also here,
Why?
what do you think of that?
We definitely feel like we have a lot of respect for them, and we also feel like though they did their thing, we can show our thing as well. And we're being very supportive to them as well, and we feel like what they did we have a lot of respect for, but we're very excited for what we have to bring to the world.
Speaking about excitement, by the way, your English is phenomenal. Here we go. New album is dropping at the end of the month, and now a little.
I am from Chicago.
The President of the United States was having a big rally, and he thought 1 million people were going to show up. Anything about that whole movement about TikTok users and K-pop fans getting those tickets for President Trump's rally and then not showing up?
Yeah, we don't know. We're just preparing in contact, and
Gotcha.
that's all.
Okay, I figured that. All right, so tell me what you're going to do.
Collaboration.
Collaborations.
Collaboration.
Collaborate.
Collaboration.
Collaboration?
Collaborate.
Collaboration.
Collaboration.
This was said quite a lot of times, but I need to say it as well. This is kinda connected to cultural appropriation. 1. If idol does something inappropriate, you should, but shouldn't take it to personal and comment under all of their posts. While some idols who have personal accounts might see it, majority of them won't. My advice is, if you want to address it, kindly mail the company and then it is up to them if they will take it or be dumb and lose fans. Got it? Also, caring more about someone's personal life than yours. Like, girl, your opera has girlfriend, it's nothing wrong with them, it's wrong with you, and you should try and find a boyfriend as well. Like, take care of yourself. Do something in your life. And while we still on this topic, since there is a lot of fans that care about other people's cultures, why don't you first try and save your culture, so maybe one day companies would notice your culture as well, instead of caring for someone else's problems. If certain culture is offended, they will address it. If they are not, it's not your business, go away. I'm okay with colors like pink, red and orange, and only vibrant colored hair that I liked was Suga's mint hair, because it was more on lighter side. But here are some examples that I hate. Also, there is always certain member that gets hair fried every single comeback, while one member changed shade of brown every 3 comebacks. Examples for this are BTS Suga and Jimin, Twice's Taehyun and Chaeyoung, Dreamcatcher's Yoo-hyun, Ju and Se-hyun, etc., while members that don't are BTS Jungkook, Twice's Nayeon and Tsuyu and Dreamcatcher's Swa. Like, I can't even think of times where this looked good. The matches stylist make look so ridiculous, like you could put those on clown and he would look more ridiculous than in his normal clown outfit. That would be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video and make sure to like, share and subscribe.